doing another CAS video. So basically I asked on Instagram because lately I've been kind of like out of ideas and inspiration for YouTube videos, because like I've done these, like I've got this series going on, but like I don't want to do too many in a row, so it's kind of like this whole thing, you know, and I don't really like just doing like one-off creative Sims that much, just because I never know what to do. Like I just find it really difficult, and like making up stories for Sims and stuff, it's just a lot harder than like a series is for me. But today I asked on Instagram if anyone had any suggestions or anything that I could do for a video, and Lila, I don't know how to pronounce her name, I think it's Lilac Multi, suggested to do animals as Sims. I think that she's also the person that won the giveaway, so hello. But yeah, so I was like really confused for this one, because I've seen like people like Eliandra do this kind of video before, and she tends to do like bunnies and cats and dogs, and you know, these like cute like animals that like everyone, you know, they're very classic animals, aren't they? But I was like, that is so boring if I do it again, you know, like you've already seen her videos, you don't want to watch mine again doing the same thing. So I thought, let's do some kind of weird animals, but two of them are actually my favourite animals, so that's kind of cool, right? But anyways, yeah, so started off, and I basically just like thought of like what my favourite animals were and stuff, and my second favourite animal is actually lions. So yeah, so we're making a lion first. Also, once again, using alpha and max match mix, just to, like from now on, imagine that I'm going to be using that unless it's like an ultra realism versus match video, because most of the time I do to kind of use like the mix of CC, you know. But anyways, yeah, so she is meant to be a lion, and I literally, the inspiration I got from this is, if you're on TikTok, which you should be if you're not, although you're going to get addicted, so actually don't go on it, seriously, it's a problem by now. But yeah, anyways, I think her name's like Mason Payton or something like that, her name's something like that anyways, and she has very like voluptuous hair, and she always kind of reminds me of lion, you know, but like she's really, really pretty, and that's kind of like the face I was kind of basing it off of, if that makes sense. I mean, I wasn't going for exactly like her face and her what was that? That was not English. And her hair and everything. But I was trying to kind of get like that vibe across, you know. But like she's so cool and so pretty, so I'm like, okay, well I might as well do this, you know, as a sim. But yeah, that's who I based it off of. If you know what I'm talking about, well done to you. I don't know how you'd know from my very vague description, but you know what, you might, and that's what matters, I guess. But I gave her a pretty like rounded face, because I was trying to base each sim, also I'm doing 3 today, totally forgot to mention that. I tried to base each sim off of like the facial features and stuff off of the actual animal, and lions have quite like round faces, like quite a small but also quite a big like nose. It's kind of like hard to, you know, from the front it's kind of small, but I feel like from the side it's quite big, and obviously they do have quite small lips, but I can't just give all my sims small lips, because all animals pretty much have small lips. Do any animals have big lips? Oh my god, I'm so scared right now. Other than maybe like a duck. I don't know, anyways. But I was actually going to do a duck for this video, to be honest. And I thought people are probably going to not know what it is, so I was like, yeah, I'll stay away. But, yeah, I tried to make a face quite similar to a lion's face. I gave these, like, really cool eyes. A lot of them do actually have this kind of eye shape, because I feel like a lot of animals do kind of look quite similar to each other. So it's quite, like, difficult to change them, like, make them look so different to each other, you know. And I gave her this hair, which is by Gram Sims, if that's, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. But yeah, this is one of the hairs. I think it's Patreon, so I'm sorry if you can't, you know, have Patreon and everything. But yeah, it's such a cute hair. I love it so much. Like all of Graham Sim's hairs are so good. Like I just love them so much, and they're just like a lot of different textured hairs, which I really like, because I feel like there's so much CC for like, you know, just completely straight white girl hair, and like I'm just sick of that, you know. Like I have that hair, I don't want that to be in game. I want to have these really pretty sims with like these really amazing hairstyles. I mean, obviously, you know, it doesn't matter what, you know, everyone's pretty, whatever, you know, all that crap and all of that cheesy quotes, but you know what I mean. Like I just think it's better to have all of these different diverse sims, and I feel like you can't really do that with a lot of CC hairs. So that's what I like so much about Graham Sims, is literally I think pretty much most of their hairs are either like wavy or quite curly like this one is. I don't know if they've done dreadlocked hair, I'm not sure, but anyways, I gave her this giant scar on her face because I have yet to use it yet, and I really wanted to use it, to be honest, because I've had it for so long and I just haven't used it because I didn't know when to use it, like on which sim. But it kind of looks like a lion has sort of grabbed at her, like scratched in her face, and obviously she is the lion, so it doesn't make much sense, but just imagine it does. I gave her this giant coat. It took me so long to figure out her outfit, I'm not gonna lie. This giant coat with some jeans and some boots, but I was just obviously going with the brown colours, although it was quite a lot with her hair colour as well. So I had to add the jeans in and stuff because I felt like otherwise it would be like too much, you know. I gave her the leader of the pack aspiration because I felt that kind of makes sense. I think I gave her non-committal, glutton, and hot-headed, because I feel like male lions, they have like 20 different partners, or the other way around, female lions, I don't know, one or the other. They have like a bunch of different partners for kids, so I thought non-committal kind of made sense, and obviously they're pretty gluttonous, so you know what, that makes sense. So moving now on, this is probably the weirdest one, but also my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my favourite animal, a goat. Yes, my favourite animal's a goat. I'm putting it out there in the world, yes, I love goats. I don't care what you say, I don't care if you think they're ugly, because they're not. They're so pretty, and I love goats, okay? They are literally my favourite animal. And every time I go to like a farm, I'm like, oh my god, look at the little goats. And then I'll see like a sheep, I'm like, nah, mate, I like the I like the sheep. No, I don't like the sheep, I like the goats. Oh my god, I'm rambling about goats. This is what happens when you get me talking about something that's like I love. So yeah, but anyways, I didn't want to just do a normal goat because obviously that's kind of boring, and I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell because I feel like goats have very different like fur colours and stuff. So I instead decided to go with a satanic goat because think of, you know, like I love satanic goats. I think they're so cool, and I thought, you know what, when else am I going to have the chance to make a sim that represents a satanic goat? Never, am I? So I was like, you know what, this is my chance. This is my time to shine. If I'm going to ever do it, this is going to be the time, so I might as well just do it. So yeah, she has a pretty interesting looking face, not in like a bad way. That's not like, oh yeah, she's interesting. No, she has a pretty interesting face, because oh my god, my voice just went. Jesus Christ. No, because obviously goats are kind of weird looking, but I love them so much, so I don't even care. I also gave her these little horns on her head that are literally adorable. I also gave her extra horns just right at the end because I was like, this doesn't look much like a goat. I probably should add them in, and it definitely made it look more goat-like. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I guess for this creating video, it is a good thing. But yeah, I gave her these like 4 horns on her head, which is kind of weird. But then, like I said, I gave her another set, so she has 6 horns, for whatever, you know, maybe goats have that many, they don't, but they could, you know, whatever, and I gave her some pretty dark makeup, pretty like standard body type. I don't really, you know, I've never really like, you know, looked to go at like that, so it was, you know, making body types and like skin colors and stuff for these sims are kind of weird because like I don't picture any certain thing for each one, so I just kind of went with one that kind of matched like the hair color and whatever. I mean, yeah, whatever. But yeah, so for the outfit, I was really trying to go with something red, you know, because obviously like satanic, and you think of red, right? But her hair is red, and I was like, okay, if I give her a red outfit as well, it really clashes. So I instead decided to go with a all black outfit. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I ended up going with this because it just kind of looked pretty satanic to me. I don't know. You have all the lace. I don't know why that, like, to me looks satanic. It just does, okay? And this hair is so pretty. It's by Simpliciati, in case you didn't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have, like, a bunch of videos where I, like, linked. I've probably used this hair, like, a bunch in the last few weeks. So, yeah, you can probably just look at one of my videos where I've got CC linked, and you'll probably find it. But, yeah. So, yeah. I also ended up giving her a bullet wound in her head, which I know is kind of weird, right? But yeah, she actually has a bullet wound right in the middle of her forehead because I have yet to use it. And once again, if I get the opportunity to, I'm going to use it. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool, and it kind of added to it, you know, like with like the little drip down, like it just looked really sick. So I was like, yeah, we'll go with that. And I just gave her like a few piercings and stuff. She kind of looks very like emo, but at the same time, if you like zoom in closer and you see she's got horns, you kind of thinking, oh, she might be a goat instead. But yeah, I just kind of, these sims are really difficult to do because like I don't know what I picture for them as humans, you know. It's just like such a weird thing to think of. And like obviously something like a bunny is so easy because you just put like bunny ears and it's like boom, that's a bunny. Whereas something like a satanic goat, you can't really tell as much. So obviously, you know, they're not, you probably can't recognise them just from like the thumbnail or whatever, but hopefully me explaining why I've done these makes sense, I guess. And finally, we're moving on to the raccoon. So, I was originally going to do a lemur, but I thought that people probably don't know much about lemurs. I just see them at the zoo and stuff, but I don't really know much about them, and I don't really know what they look like really. Like, until I searched them up, I literally didn't really know what they look like. So I was like, okay, well, instead go with a raccoon, because they're kind of similar colours, and I didn't want to, because that's the thing, I was originally thinking of doing a shark as well. I was going to do 4 Sims for this video, but then I was thinking, how am I meant to make a shark in Sims? Like, how is it meant to be a shark Sim? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. And, like, I didn't know how to do the colour and everything. Like, it's all, like, they're all grey, and it just would have been so weird. So, I mean, if you enjoy this video, I'll definitely do another one, and we can make it a shark Sim if you want me to. But yeah, so this is a raccoon, and this is not one of my favourite animals, although I do love Rocket Raccoon, but that's a different story. But yeah, I just thought that raccoons are kind of cool, because they have, like, the black kind of line across their eyes, you know, like that, like, bit, yeah, whatever. So I thought, you know what, that'd be kind of cool, and, like, the black and white colours are very different to, like, the reds on the goat and the browns on the lion. I just didn't want to do, like I said, if I'd have done, say, I don't know, like a tiger, or if I'd have done a bear, because I was going to do a bear at first, but I thought that the lion and the bear might look a bit similar. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, yeah, it would have been that song. Why did I just go on to that? I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, she's probably, I would say, my least favourite, because I just didn't know what to do there, because, like, I know raccoons are, like, you know, they always go, like, dumpster diving or whatever you call it, and they're, like love trash and stuff, and you have this whole thing, but I don't know how you're meant to represent that in Sims, and I didn't want to give her another, like, baggy jumper, because I did that on the first one. So I gave her kind of a posh outfit, which I know doesn't make much sense for a raccoon, but like I said, it was literally my last option. I went through every single thing I owned before I found it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going back now. And I did give her glasses, because I thought that it kind of makes sense, right? Like, because that kind of does look like the stripe, right? In my opinion, it does anyway. So that was the kind of close thing I could get to it, because all my makeup didn't seem dark enough, and I really wanted it to look right and, like, look more raccoony, you know? So yeah, I ended up going with glasses, just has, like, the black line. I mean, it kind of works, you know. I just didn't know what else to do, okay? But yeah, the outfit is she has, like, a really long skirt on, which is kind of weird, I know, because, like I said, raccoons, they're not, like, the cleanest of animals, but you know what, it's fine, it doesn't make a difference, right? I love the outfit, and it had stripes, and I kind of felt like that was quite, like, raccoon-like, you know, so I was like, we'll just go with it, and you know what, you can complain, but I'm aware it does suck, but it was just the best I had, so I was like, yeah, we'll just go with that. I was trying to go with, like, I don't know what I was going for with her, to be honest. She didn't turn out as good as the other two, but I still like it anyways. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do another kind of video like this. I mean, if you want me to do another, like, Sims, like, turning things into Sims, you could do anything. I could make what do you even say? Is it an inanimate object? I don't know. A Sims, I will happily do that, you know. Give me, like, a box of tissues and I'll make it into a Sim. Do whatever you want. Suggest them in the comments below. Or if there's any other animals that you want to suggest that I could do, let me know in the comments below as well. Anyways, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and do whatever you want. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, everyone!